Hello and welcome to Angel's Wisdom with Jane Francis. This is going to be your weekly reading from Monday, October 23rd through Sunday, October 29th. This week brings us the full moon. Full moon is a time to be receptive, to open yourself to the light and the awareness of the divine within you, the divine within your emotional and your physical body. It's a time to close out a cycle, time to celebrate the closing of a cycle, the finish, the culmination. And so you can celebrate any successes that have occurred during this cycle. On Saturday, October 28th, we are going to experience the full blood moon. Now, a blood moon happens when the moon is in a total lunar eclipse, and so it appears to be red or kind of a brown. The reason it's important is because many astrologers believe that a full blood moon can heighten your emotions. So it's important for you to be aware that that is a potential, that is the possibility, so that you can pay close attention to the emotions that pop up for you and you can master your emotions. So let's get started by choosing a card from the Word Oracle. And you can check out the words while I kind of talk about which tarot card came up for this thing. Ooh, we have 0, the Fool. Thank you, angels. Okay, so look over the words while I talk a little bit about Fool energy. So the Fool is the first Major Arcana card, and it's the start of a new cycle, a beginning where you want to really focus on making that leap of faith, following your heart. And it's about being aware of moving into that new beginning with a sense of joy and a sense of anticipation and just really going for it. So we've got the Fool. We've also got the number 0. And 0 is the number that I think of as you are one with the divine. You feel the divine love within you. And you know that you are divine. You are a creator, and you are creating this new beginning. The 0 also begins and ends, and you don't see the beginning and ending. So I think of that as coming full circle. The other thing the 0 represents is it kind of looks like an egg. And it's the egg of all possibilities. There's great potential in an egg. So you want to really focus on that. I hope you've picked out a word that speaks to you and invites you into some special energy that's particular for you this week. And now let's choose a tarot card from the Lightseers deck. Thought the Lightseers was a perfect deck to pick when the angels picked it for you to have a card from this week, because we are going to have that full light from the moon. So be a light seer. Oh, and we got another Major Arcana card. We've got the Chariot. And if you are from the sun sign of Cancer or moon or rising sign of Cancer, this is the card that resonates strongly with Cancers. This is a reminder for you that you need to stay in balance. Here we have these two horses, and they need to work in tandem. They need to work together, and you can see how very different they are. But we need to work together no matter what. And when they work together, the ride is smooth and things go very quickly. And this would be you. This would represent you up here at the top, riding on the top of the chariot and guiding these horses forward without any reins. Just by the power of your will, you are inviting them to move forward quickly and effortlessly and in the direction that you want them to go. Now, the number 7 represents inner awareness, about focusing within, about being aware of your progress. And being aware of your progress is very important when you are moving forward. And I think it's very interesting that we are move forward after you get the Fool, which invites you to make that leap of faith and then to really go for it. And now that I'm seeing that, I realize we didn't pick any charms for these cards yet. So let's go back and pick some charms pick a charm or two for the Fool, as well as for the Chariot. So for the Fool, okay, we've got the number 8, and we've got this, and it says, I'm not sure what it says. It's very small. It says love and peace. And oh, isn't that the perfect thing to focus on right now, is love and peace, since that is something that really needs to happen in our world, is love and peace. So we're going to focus on love and peace and a new beginning. Focus on a new beginning that is filled with love and peace. And let that be the energy from your heart. Let love and peace be the energy that you carry forward into this new adventure. And the number 8, of course, is all about movement and growth and power and that dynamic energy, that unending flow, and moving forward in that unending flow. Okay, let's get a couple charms for the Chariot. Okay, we've got the Ear of Corn. Oh, so that always reminds me, because it's an ear, it always reminds me that we need to listen. We need to listen deep within. And that's really important because 7 represents assessing your inner progress, being aware of what is going on within you. And then we also have the scarf that we wear around our neck. And that crisscrosses right over our throat chakra. So we want to pay particular attention to our throat chakra. So we have gotten a message about listening deeply and then protecting your throat chakra, or being aware of your throat chakra, covering it up so that your speech is protected. I think the angels are trying to help us pay attention to listening deeply, and then before we speak, being aware of what we want to say and making sure that we are using very deep love and peace before we speak. Let's get our next card then. And this is the Cosmic Guidance Oracle deck. And let's see, angels, what would you like to share with us today? Trust. Faith in the power of the universe. Perfect. Now, that's a really good card to come right below the Fool, because you need to really trust that you can move forward in faith and that the universe is going to guide you exactly where you need to go, because you are making a fresh start. You are starting out on some journey, and you just need to trust that you are being led exactly where you need to be led to. Okay. We've got the fire, the flames. It's time to be passionate. I love that fire came up here, because when we need to really get passionate about trusting in the power of the universe, trusting in the power of the universe to guide us and lead us exactly where we need to go. Let's get one more charm for that. See what else they want to tell us. The key. Okay, so the key to really being able to move forward without any reins is to trust in the power of the universe, that the power of the universe is guiding you, is leading you exactly where you need to go. So get passionate and allow the universe to guide you. All right, this is another tarot card. This is the Dreaming Way Tarot. And let's see what your angels want to share next. Oh, okay. We'll pick this one. Queen of Wands. The Queen would represent you, and this is a reminder for you to be very self-confident, to be very confident in what you are passionate about, because the suit of Wands is the suit of spirit. It is the suit of I am inspired. It's the suit of the soul. It is actually the suit of fire. So I think it's very interesting that it came up immediately after we got our beautiful fire. One of the things that drew my eye immediately is we have a lot of this black and white message going on, that especially because it's around her neck here. And this has the black and white horses on it, which talks about our duality, the light and the shadow, and the two sides of our being, our human and our divine, our masculine and our feminine side, and keeping it in balance so that we can move forward with ease and grace. And because this black and white wraps around her neck, and it falls right below this card, it kind of brings in that scarf. And Queen of Wands always speaks her truth, speaks aloud, but she speaks from a bunch of experience. She speaks from deep experiences. She has experienced so many things, which makes the Queen of Wands a bit of an expert about many, many subjects. So this is reminding you that you too are a Queen of Wands. You too have had many experiences that have taught you all along the way, and you are invited to employ those experiences without falling victim to any of them. You want to use what you have learned and grown through, because you have grown. And the staff here, this wand, has growth coming out of it, which is a reminder that you are still learning and growing. Which is as much experience as you have had, you are still learning and growing. And that is part of your mission in life, is to keep learning and growing each and every day. And the other thing I'm noticing a lot with this card is it's like these big sunflowers behind your head. And that is a reminder to keep turning towards the light, keep turning towards enlightenment. And you want to focus on that, because sunflowers always turn to face the light. And that is a reminder for you to also turn and face the light while you stay in balance. And of course, her crown, I find her crown very interesting, because a crown talks about our connection back to our divine self, back to our soul. That is like our antenna up to our soul, and through our crown chakra, we allow our soul to inspire us and guide us. And you can see how balanced this is, how there is a balance of masculine and feminine energy, how there is a balance of light and shadow, how it complements each other. And that's important. Okay, let's get some charms for our Queen of Wands, our Queen of Passion and Self-Development. And we've got the Cloud, and we've got the Saw. Interesting, very interesting. Now, the Saw to me represents something that we might need to cut out. So with the Queen showing up, what is it you need to cut out? And I'm drawn right away to the fact that we also got the Cloud. So it's the cloudy thinking that we need to cut out. We need to cut the cloudy thinking out of the way so that we can face and turn towards the light. And this Queen looks actually rather pensive. So she does look as if she is studying a little bit, like, not quite sure what I need to do here. So we want to cut through the cloudy thinking, cut through that and see things. You want to invite your angels in to help you see beyond the clouds, see the light that exists behind the clouds, and cut out all that stuff so that you can come up with the most radiant answer possible. All right, we're going to get a personal power oracle card. And with this card, I feel like we ought to pay really close attention to the number that we get and reduce it. If it's a double number, reduce it down to a single number so that we can find out an angel message from that number. So not only are we going to get a message from the words, we're going to get a message from the number. I am knowledge, and it's number 41. I love her purple book. Keep focusing inward. Look at there's a lot of energy here in her heart center, and we want to focus on that. That's the first thing, well, other than the purple book. The purple book got my attention, and then everything seemed to be coming to a culmination here in the heart center. Our heart knows what we need to do. We can get lots of knowledge from books, but you are already knowledgeable because your heart knows what you need to do. And number 41, that is going to reduce to a 5. But first, let's look at the number 4. The number 4 means that you are surrounded by angels, that the angels are with you, and they are with you in the moment, so you can just release and let go and stop worrying, because you are connected to the angels. Your angels are inspiring you with whatever you need to know about. And then the number 1. And the number 1 is again that beginning, that magical moment, that fresh start, that spark that is creation. And so we've got not only that angels are around you, they are inspiring you, they are giving you sparks of inspiration. And then we add them together and we get the number 5, and big changes are coming. You are in a moment of transition, and that is being borne out by the idea that you are starting a new journey and that you are going to move forward swiftly in that journey, as long as you are trusting the universe and you have confidence in yourself and you allow yourself to release any cloudy thinking. You are going to just move through this cycle with ease and grace. And it's a big change for you. It's an adventure. It's time to just go for it. Just go for it. All right, let's get some charms about that. Okay, we've got the telephone. Oh, we've got too many. I'm going to put those 3 other ones back, and I'm going to pick one more, just a 1. Oh, we got the magic wand. I love that. Okay, so we got the telephone, which is all about communicating, and we've got the magic wand. And what I'm feeling is up here we had the scarf that was covering up and reminding you to really think before you speak. It was like protecting your throat chakra. And I felt that was borne out again by here. But here we see that is an open area. The throat seems to be open, even though the black and white is here of that scarf. So the throat seems to be more open. And then this reminds you that it might be time to really speak up, speak your truth, to really communicate what you need to communicate. And the magic wand, this is, you are always guided. I love having the star on the magic wand because it reminds me of our guidance, and that we can follow our divine guidance. We can trust in our divine guidance. And look, it landed right below this pattern here. I'm not exactly sure what star pattern that is. Let me check and see if it is actually in the book. See if it tells us what that is. 41. Let's see. Oh, it does say, it says, call on Sagittarius to help you attain knowledge or learn something new. Perfect. I guess because of that star guidance, and I noticed finally that pattern in the sky must be Sagittarius. And so it says, call on Sagittarius to help you attain knowledge or learn something new. It's up here. It says, in the upper left corner is the Sagittarius constellation. Okay, so call on Sagittarius, call on your angels, allow yourself to learn something new, allow yourself to be guided. My intuition tells me to allow yourself to be guided from your heart space, and that you can verify that with knowledge from books if you would like. But to me, this is a reminder that you are magic. You have everything you need within you, and to guide you to exactly what you need to do. And for our final message, let's choose a heart and soul card. And I'm going to just give these a quick shuffle. And then choose a card. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Okay, and our card says, something you love may be coming to an end, and it's only natural for you to be saddened. However, this ending also provides a new beginning. All unfolds for your highest good. Life is full of transformation, and with a new beginning comes a new chapter in the story that is you. Well, could your angels have picked a better card for you? I don't think so. It talks about a new beginning. And that is okay to know that new beginnings come because endings have happened. And that is part of what is going to come about as a result of this full blood moon as well. That is a completion of a cycle. So it is okay to have some feelings about releasing and letting go of something that has been part of your life. And for everybody, it's going to be different. It might be a little something, and so there might be no sadness, or just kind of a little like, oh, well, that's done, moving on to the next thing. Or it might be great sadness. Just know that you need to really pay attention to your feelings. Pay attention to what is within you. Pay attention to what those thoughts and feelings are in there. Okay. However, this new beginning is an opportunity, and it's full of transformation, full of number 5, the energy of change that is coming. It is full of transformation. And this new chapter is going to bless you in some major way. All right, let's get some charms for that. And know that, what do we have here? It says, find joy in the journey. And then we've got another word, and it's warrior. Oh, find joy in the journey. Find joy even in the ending, because it signals that it's time for a new beginning. When you reach an ending, you have finished something. You've graduated. So it's time to move on and start something fresh and new. And you are invited to find joy in that. Not just that little bit of anticipatory energy. We want to really allow ourselves to move forward in this new journey with great joy and anticipation. And a warrior. And I would say that the Queen of Wands is a warrior. She has survived all kinds of interesting challenges because she is a risk taker, because she chooses to adventure, because she is passionate about things. So when you focus on that part of you that is passionate and adventuresome and willing to take risks, know that you are a warrior, and that your angels recognize your intense warrior spirit and how you are so passionate, so full of passion and fire, that you are willing to shift and change in your self-development. That's all the suit of fire speaks about, is about your own self-development and your reputation and how you honor who you are. So this is a wonderful week. It is culminating in the blood moon on the 28th. Just know that there are going to be some major feelings that come up. And just allow yourself to know that all feelings are fine. Feelings are natural. Feelings are a part of this human experience. So allow your feelings to be there, but don't let them cloud you over. You want to cut through those feelings and release them. Acknowledge them, own them, and then release them. And keep moving forward, because you need to focus on joy. You need to focus on the joy of the journey. One other thing before it just caught my eye, and I was thinking about the telephone there for just a second, and I realized it says up here, speaking truth. So I had not bothered reading all of those. I kind of know what the Fool represents, and I hadn't looked at them, but I noticed finally speaking truth. And and then we had the scarf that was protecting, and then we had this about, really staying into that balanced energy and being able to speak your truth here in the communication. So all along we are getting messages about focusing on listening and speaking, but speaking with that sense of protection. But speaking your truth is really important. Speaking from an energy of love and peace. Okay, have a blessed and wonderful week. Bye for